let's take a look at something that could completely change how you approach map control in Halo Infinite, and take your game sense to a whole new level. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for checking out this video, and if this is the kind of content that you're into, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. If you like learning and playing Halo, we also have an awesome Discord community that you're more than welcome to be a part of. We do Halo nights and the occasional tournament, so you won't want to miss out on that. So there's a pretty common problem that I've been seeing in people's gameplay, and I'm guilty of this myself, especially when playing more of the team-focused game types. So let me know if you've also found yourself in this situation. You'll be running around minding your own business when suddenly you turn a corner and find yourself having to fight off an entire squad. Or you'll be in a 1v1 aiming down your scope, and before you know it, you've been backsmacked by an enemy player you didn't even know was there. Now obviously these things just happen sometimes, but let me give you a counter argument that'll help illustrate sort of what I think the most common cause probably is. Put yourself in the enemy's shoes. You and your squad are wandering around when all of a sudden a single enemy player shows up out of nowhere and just throws themselves at you and your teammates. Pretty easy kill if you ask me. The same goes for the other scenario. Picture yourself coming across a player who's so focused on winning a gunfight with somebody across the map that they don't even realize you're there. Ultimately, these kinds of situations only really occur when you're either not paying close enough attention, or you're making a push when you probably shouldn't. Now, spatial awareness is one of those things that a lot of people think they know what it means, but when it comes to Halo, it could be referring to a whole variety of different skills. Things like your radar, good communication, positioning, all of this stuff goes into good awareness. But I've recently found a pretty cool trick that's made a huge difference in my own gameplay and how I approach traversing the map. Okay, so give this a try the next time you hop into a match. Try to pretend that you have a cone on the front of your Spartan, a large cone. I know it sounds weird, but just bear with me. You want to use this cone as kind of a guide to adjust how you move. So when you're going around corners, try to take them a little bit wider than you normally would. Or when you're looking around, don't just pay attention to what's directly in front of you, but try to pay attention to your entire FOV. The idea behind this is to understand that your influence within 3D space is more than just the area that your Spartan takes up. And if you keep this in mind, it's going to do two things. Number one is it's going to force you to play a little bit slower and have a wider awareness while you're moving around the map. And number two is it's going to prevent you from being caught by surprise when you run into enemy players. Like I said, it's a pretty unconventional thing to try to do, but try to put it into your own gameplay and then come back and let me know what you think. And if there's any weird tips or tricks that have helped your gameplay, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And as always, thanks for watching.